Cheers, everybody. It's Tango Joe here at the Tango Joe Show. It's Wednesday night. It's, let's see, this is May 7th. And it's the day before we head on down to Louisiana for JB's Spring Fling. So while we're packing suitcases, we're going to be doing some cooking on a Discada. I'm going to attempt my first jambalaya just because. We'll call this the novice newbie jambalaya. Or the Discada Jambalaya, because I got my new Discada from El Rabbit, Manuel at El Rabbits BBQ. This is not going to be your normal jambalaya because I've never done it before. I grew up in Arizona and I'm a New Yorker, so I'm about as removed from Cajun as possible. But we're going to try to do some right tonight before we pack up, get ready to go. Spend the weekend down in Louisiana, so let's do a little bit of cooking before the rain hits, get something to eat, and get ready to head on down to Louisiana. Thanks for joining us. We got the old Discada heated up real nice. I'm going to put in some andouille sausage to start with and cook this up to get some gratin going, get some of those brown bits going on there before we add everything else. And you can hear that sizzle on the big iron. This is a 24-inch handmade disc. This thing's a monster. I think we're going to be cooking on this thing all sorts of times this summer. Thanks, Manuel. So far, this thing is awesome. So I want to say to Manuel, this thing is really nice, man. I mean, it's rugged, heavy. You can tell it's handmade, it's heavy duty. It's just, to me, it's old school. You know, I would actually heat this up on my hoodless 1934 Hutmobile rat rod. It has that really rugged look to it. I'm digging it. I can blaze it up really hot, but right now I got it going fairly low, so it's really holding the heat well, even if I turn the flame way down low. I'm digging it, dude. I'll tell you what, this is the way to go for me. Right now we have some really good darkness going on those sausages, or andouille sausage. Look at that. That's looking nice, right? So now to add the Trinity. Yeah, I know a couple of words. Got our bell pepper, our celery and onion. Let's cook that down for a bit. And once again, we're getting the neighbors to walk out their houses because it's a nice enough day where the windows are open. They're like, oh my gosh, Tango's out there cooking again. Right at dinner time on a Wednesday night, right before we head on down to JB's. So what day is it? It ain't hump day, jambalaya day, man. Oh, by the way, for anybody who's going to JB's this weekend, and we're going to meet you guys there, I'll tell you what, if you leave a comment below and you're going to go, I'll bring you in person one of these brand new hot off the presses embroidered tank tops. Nothing says summer with a Tango Spice tank top, right? Nice embroidered, got the full color right there. So leave a comment below, say, hey, I'll meet you at JB's. I want an extra large or double extra large, just tell me. And you get one for free. How's that for incentive? Get on down to JB's. We're gonna add about 4 cloves of garlic that we mashed up with a hammer a la JB. Just smash it, right? Gonna add that. Hey, look, black pepper. Just a little bit of that. However much you like. I like that much. Some fresh basil and thyme leaves, just because, as a guy drives by in his overly loud diesel. And some Louisiana style hot sauce. Just a little bit. And this is Love Potion hot sauce, a New York company. New York company making some jambalaya. Who knew? So let's cook that up for a couple of minutes and see where we go from here. Oh man, this smells really, really good. Hello neighbors. Okay, now we're gonna add 16 ounces of tomatoes fresh out the goddamn can. Petite zesty jalapeno, just because I happen to have a stock of those things. I will tell you, the stuff does smell amazing. And the next ingredient we're gonna put in is our 2 quarts of crawfish stock we made. It's using the crawfish from Louisiana Crawfish Company. Highly recommend those guys. So let's pour this in. Then we're just gonna crank the heat and get this thing bubbling. Hey, look, there's a timer. This is a newbie novice jambalaya by a New Yorker who was raised in Arizona. Don't be hating. But look at that, we got a little bit of a simmer. We'll have that simmer for about 20 minutes. Oh, I have to tell you, once we added the well, every stage we added some ingredients, and it all smelled great, but once we added the crawfish stock, it took on a whole different perspective. It was just amazing. The whole neighborhood smells like it should. Wow. I'm hoping this is going to turn out okay. If you have any critiques, let me know. I'm going to be doing this again, whether I'm right or wrong. So help me out to be right, because if this is wrong, I'll stay wrong. This smells so awesome. Hey, Manuel, digging the Discada. Thank you very much for whipping this up. Handmade. So it will be part of our cooking arsenal all summer long. So this has been simmering away for about 20 minutes-ish. And we're just going to put in the shrimp right now. About 1.5 pounds of shrimp. About that size. All cleaned, deveined. Put these in here. Then we'll just bring it back to a boil before we put the rice in. Then we took no time for this to come up to a boil. We cranked up the heat, and Manuel's Discada Rabbits BBQ. So now we got it up to a boil. We have 4 cups of rice. We'll stir that in. So we got 4 cups of rice we just added to it. 1.5 pounds of shrimp. 1 pound of andouille sausage. 2 quarts of homemade crawfish stock, and all the other ingredients. We'll bring this back to a boil again, and then cover it and let it simmer for 20 minutes-ish and see what happens. Well, I'll tell you, the shrimp, the rice, the sausage, everything. This smells insane, especially with that crawfish stock. I mean, look at that. That's some nice color, got a great smell. Even if I'm doing it completely wrong, I think it's going to taste amazing. So there you go. That's our first attempt at a jambalaya in the new Discada that we got from Manuel over at Rabbits BBQ. Tell you what, it came out pretty good. Not bad for a first attempt. And you know what? We're going to be practicing this again because it was fun to do. Again, cooking outdoors, it's so fun. And not too bad. We got some sausage in there, some shrimp, rice. And the thing that really made it good was the crawfish stock that we made out of the crawfish we got after we cooked it up from Louisiana Crawfish Company. So I'll be digging this all night. That gets us in the mood to head down to Louisiana, see JB and everybody else from YouTube. See all you guys there. Remember, you leave a comment on this video tonight before we pack our bags to leave tomorrow morning, and I'll bring you a t-shirt. See what JB is, everybody, and thanks for joining us.
Please hang up and try again.